Hello and welcome. This video is all about the Hanevear H100 dual motor, full suspension, folding, fat motorcycle tire electric e-bike with speeds up to 30 miles an hour. I'm gonna unbox it. There's very little assembly. It's mostly assembled and ready to ride, which will be most of this video. And it comes at a pretty good price point too. It's $13.29, but right now there's a $150 coupon on their website, which brings it to $1,179.
There's just one. Where's the other one?
Ooh, the missing pedal's been found. It's already attached.
So I'm thinking I should put the battery in first because as soon as I fold this up, I won't be able to stick the battery in.
So down over here is where I stick the key in.
Turn it, and then the battery's locked in place.
Yeah!
I can do this. Yeah! Yeah! Now, I'm gonna install the handlebars. I haven't looked at the manual. There is one floating around in the box, but
This is so simple.
there's only one way these go in. I don't know where I want them yet. I'm just gonna kind of latch them wherever and then plop them up. This little latch here has to be down before that will lock into place. Whoa, look at the size of that thing. That's gotta be the biggest bike seat I've ever seen. And how much height can I get out of this?
To about there.
But of course, I'm not gonna need that much. I'm tall, I'm 5'8", but not that tall. Here we are already at pretty much the end, unless I wanna install the mirrors, which I might. So it's just one pedal. The right one screws in clockwise, and if the left one wasn't screwed in yet, it would screw in counterclockwise. One tool for one job. Although, even though the front wheel and everything came assembled already, I'm gonna go back and double check and make sure everything is tightened down. And it wasn't.
To turn the bike on, hold down that button. The screen does a bunch of wild stuff. There we go. To turn it off, hold it again.
I got it on pedal assist 1. I don't know if you can see the screen because the sun is pretty bright right now. I'm gonna use throttle only and see if it caps the speed for every pedal assist mode, and it looks like it does. So pedal assist 1, I'm getting about, 10.8 miles an hour. Pedal assist 2, pedal assist 3, pedal assist 4, and pedal assist 5.
That was kind of sad. Let's try this again. Pedal assist 5. Hopefully you can see the screen much better. I got this thing to 30 miles an hour. Maybe a little bit past.
Now for a little leg action. I'm gonna switch the gears in just a second here. I like to keep it on the hardest one to pedal in. So let's go all the way to 7. Ooh. Yeah. That's a workout. Okay, so on pedal assist 1, on the hardest gear to pedal in, it's hard to pedal. Pedal assist 2, a little bit easier. Pedal assist 3, ooh, yep. That's much easier. Pedal assist 5.
I wasn't feeling much assistance on pedal assist 1 or 2, but once I hit 3, I definitely felt it. It didn't fling the bike forward, it kind of gently, gradually pulled it forward as it got faster, which is really nice. A lot of these e-bikes, they kind of jerk forward, so it's nice to see that feature on this one. Oh look, I'm coming up to my hill.
I'm gonna start at the base of the hill, and I already know I want it on at least 3. So I'm gonna put on pedal assist 3 and pedal up this hill, hopefully. Because it takes a couple, ooh, nope. Okay, so I'm gonna throttle my buns up here. Looks like I need more of a running start because it does take a few pedals for those motors to kick in. Let's see how many pedals before that motor kicks in. Come on, kick in. There we go. I think I'm gonna do pedal assist 4. Oh yeah, that's so much easier. That's interesting. So even on pedal assist 3 with a little bit of a running start, the motor did kick in, but it gradually kind of glides you forward. It doesn't jerk you forward. That's kind of what I'm used to. So normally when I'm pedaling up a hill, I'm like, it's hard at first and then the motor kicks in and it's like, phew. Now because of this, it's more of a gradual transition, so you're not gonna feel that push forward. Yeah, I know I could lower the gears and go back up and down that hill, but I always put it on the hardest one and then kind of, that's how I test things. But obviously I'd want to pedal in a much easier gear. The way I do it is for science. Okay, it's mostly the way I ride. Because if I was going up a hill, forget the gears, I'm using the throttle. I'm always showing you guys my hill from like the handlebar perspective. Sometimes I position the camera and kind of ride up, but when there's too many people, I don't like to do that. So here's a better perspective, I guess, even though it's kind of doing a little bit of a fishbowl effect with 360 camera. But as you can see, it's got some height. If you're wondering what happened, I happen to have either sprained it or fractured it. Probably spanking my husband's buns of steel, but it could have also been from like a bike assembly. It's one of those, because I really don't do anything else.
Love electronic bells. It's loud and clear, lets people know I'm passing, but usually only the dog notices. At first I did not know what this was, because when I look at the screen, it does nothing. It switches between motors, dual or single.
It's got 2 motors, one on each wheel, and each motor is 750 watts. The max range really depends how you use the bike. Pedal assist 1, you might get about 60 to 70 miles on a single charge, and full throttle just sitting there on this big ass seat, about 40 miles. Oh boy, this seat, it's something all right. I will say it is comfy. I mean, how couldn't it be with the size of this thing? But if you plan on pedaling a lot, like for me, it kind of gets in the way a little bit. It's just so big, I'm not used to it.
It wraps up my tushy like a present. And it does make bumpy rides more comfortable. But it's not just that. It's got a shock absorber in the back. There's also suspension in the front, together with a giant saddle. The suspension's in the front and in the back, and also those massive 4-inch Chaoyang professional off-road tires. I'd say overall it's a pretty comfortable ride. But not only that, the frame on this bike does feel bigger than most of the e-bikes I try out. I'm 5'8", and I feel like this is a large frame size. Large enough for me. Yup, there's blinkers, just like in a car. You can blink to the left, you can come over here, switch it to the right, and blink to the right. I'm constantly forgetting to turn these off. But I don't do that in my car, I promise. But there isn't just lights in back, there's also this massive light in the front. It's got a Shimano 7-speed gear shift system, and all the gears shift perfectly. No adjustments needed. There's disc brakes and they work perfectly. Again, no adjustments needed. Oftentimes with these e-bikes when I get them, I give them to my husband so he can adjust the brakes. The max load that this can hold is 380 pounds. That back rack holds about 84 pounds, but it's 380 total. They say the height range is 5'4" to 6'4". I don't know about 5'4". I feel like the handlebars would be a little too far away for someone that short, but I don't know. I'm 5'8". And as you can see by this little diagram here with all the measurements, it also comes in another color called khaki. I know I didn't show how to fold the bike. I'm noticing it's a little difficult with the injury. So yeah, it does fold if you have the strength to undo that. Oh my gosh, there it goes. Then it folds like so. It's still super heavy folded. It's like 80 something pounds. And I cannot get this to fold down. I just can't. But it does. It does. And to stick it in a car or anything like that, it's probably best to take out the battery because that's adding a lot of extra weight. I need my flower experts. I found another one that I find kind of interesting. Look at the size of the thing. Oh my gosh. There's one already on the ground. What is it? I mean, besides a flower covered in ants. Oh, just one ant. Oh, they're in there. What is it? I'm sad to say that this trail
that I'm on is super short. I don't even know why I came here. It's really pretty, but this is it. What you're seeing, that is pretty much it, and I'm not kidding. It's that short. So I rarely come out here since there's really no point. And the other reason I'm sad, video's over. So I'm really not that sad because it's too hot to be out here. So if you're interested in the bike, I'll have a link down below in the video's description along with the coupon code. I don't know how long the coupon code will be good for, but it's good now. Alright, you know what it is. Well, some of you don't know. If you're new to here, I have a cheesy outro. Toodaloo-dee-loo.